until I realized that the fees that I paid, its validity is only 1 year. So then I had to anyway give the exam. So I gave my first attempt like underprepared, but the questions I saw there gave me I would say a broader view like what to expect in a PE exam. And I went through all the on-demand lectures, and those were really eye-opening for me because it's completely different from FE, I would say, like because you need to have like as you say in your lectures also, you need to have level 3 understanding for all the PE questions because nothing is straightforward. You have to read the questions, I would say, like 2 3 times. When I went through the on-demand lectures, I would say like my weakest section was this fault analysis, but after going through this on-demand, my strongest was the fault analysis, and I did not even go through it before going for the exam.
So what type of mindset shift did you have to have when you switched gears?
I would say like I just followed a methodical process while doing the preparation. Like I did each and everything step by step as you suggested, like go through the on-demand, then go through the homework assignment, go through the study guide problem. So I followed everything step by step, and then maybe at the last time I revised everything very thoroughly, which was really helpful.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. So, Darshit, thanks a lot for taking time out of your busy schedule for conducting this interview. Really appreciate it. You prepared for your PE Power exam as well as the FE Electrical exam using my program. The FE Electrical you passed in 2023 or 2024, and the PE Power exam in 2025. So, let us start with your FE Electrical exam preparation. When did you seriously started thinking about preparing for the FE Electrical exam?
Okay, so I would say like when COVID hit, I was basically working from home since 2020, and that's so after a few months, like I realized like I need to do something else also on the side because I was getting a lot of free time since working from home, so I did not have to commute. Like my workplace is like 1 hour far from my home, so I didn't, my commute time was also saved, and so I had a lot of time to spare. So I was like thinking whether to go for a master's course or whether to go for a P power. And that's when I decided to just go for P power because masters, I didn't want to spend so much money, to be honest, because I think the college and everything, I I learned it was too much expensive here. So I didn't want to go through that, and I think the college it demanded time also,
Mm-hmm.
which is very difficult to manage with family and everything.
Right, right. And in terms of the value as well, P licensure holds a lot of value. So I think you made the right decision. I have done both graduate studies and I also am a licensed engineer, and I do notice that the value of the P license in many ways is more significant than just a graduate degree. So when did you start preparing for the FE electrical and computer exam?
I would say like it was somewhere in 2023 around maybe April or May. I don't remember the exact time, but I did prepare for around 6 to 8 months before going for the exam.
Right. And what resources did you use? I know you signed up for my program in 2023, right?
Yeah, I just used your program. I think it was more than enough. The program was more than enough to cover what what I faced in the FE electrical. But the program I used the program as well as the study guide also.
Right. And you passed the exam in the first attempt.
First attempt.
Then you took a little bit of a break, correct?
Yes, little bit. I would say like half year break
Yeah, six
before.
months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you jumped into the P Power exam preparation. And for the P Power exam preparation, your preparation journey was a little bit of a start stop, a little bit of hiccups along the way, and you got it done ultimately in second attempt, right? So,
Yes.
how did your P Power exam preparation journey evolve?
So I would say like from what I understood, like so I registered for the PE exam. I would mention my whole journey so that everybody also knows. So I when I registered for the PE Power and I went through the on-demand course like within the first 4 5 months. But then like I'm a pretty active sports person also, I would say. So I used to play cricket tournaments and volleyball tournaments. So that made me busy, and so I had to switch between my, I would say, the course preparation as well as this, but I did not have enough time for the preparation. So I used to keep on delaying it until I realized that the fees that I paid, its validity is only 1 year. So then I had to anyway give the exam. So I gave my first attempt like underprepared, but the questions I saw there gave me I would say a broader view, like what to expect in a PE exam and how to prepare for it. And that's when I started my preparation for the PE exam, and I went through all the on-demand lectures, and those were really eye-opening for me because it's completely different from FE, I would say, like because you need to have like as you say in your lectures also you need to have level 3 understanding for all the PE questions because nothing is straightforward. You have to read the questions, I would say, like 2 3 times. Some of the questions I faced like was of level 3 understanding, I would say. So I had to connect the link between one to another, and that's how like I realized like this is this and this is used for this purpose. So that's how I answered few of the questions.
That's great. I think that the first attempt could have been successful based on your
Yeah,
level of hard work, and I know the effort that you put in, just like the FE electrical. But it's just that the timeline sort of got stretched out quite a bit,
I know.
and knowledge retention
That's why
becomes difficult.
yeah, when I went through the on-demand lectures, I would say like my weakest section was this say fault analysis. But after going through this on-demand, my strongest was the fault analysis, and I did not even go through it before going for the exam.
Right. And we do a lot of derivations in fault analysis, level three understanding in terms of step by step explanations, right? And as far as you mentioned that it's very different from FE electrical, right? So, what type of mindset shift did you have to have when you switched gears?
I would say like I just followed a methodical process while doing the preparation. Like I did each and everything step by step as you suggested. Like go through the on demand, then go through the homework assignment, go through the study guide problem. So I followed everything step by step, and then maybe at the last time I revised everything very thoroughly, which was really helpful.
Right. And did you also use the study guide for PE
Yes,
Power?
correct. Study guide.
Okay. Right. And how did you manage your time on the exam for the PE Power?
So, I used to like wake up early in the morning. I used to do like 2 hours in the morning, 2 to 3 hours before my work starts around 8:30. So, like I used to do around 6 to 8:30, and then after I get off around 4:30, I used to again spare like 2 3 hours. But Saturdays and Sundays, it was like straight 7 8 hours.
Wow. And do you have family, Darshit? Do you have kids?
Yes, I have one kid, one daughter. She's
Okay.
11 now,
Okay. That
but
makes it a little bit easier. They're a little
yeah,
bit lower maintenance.
she's 11 now, so it's okay. But it's Saturdays and Sundays. She's like take me out to play with my friends, so I have to. So that's why I do it. Like I study in the morning till around late afternoon. I would say 3 or 4 p.m. But after that, I spend my time with her.
And how long did this schedule continue for? How many weeks, months?
I would say like not more than 3 weeks because for the first time I already did the on demand, which was also which did not go in vain, to be honest.
Right.
So in the 3 months, I went through the on demand, and then all the study guide problems, all the homework assignments, which was basically enough for me, I would say, for the exam.
Awesome. Sounds good. A lot of effort goes into passing this exam with full-time job, with family commitments and responsibilities. So, yeah, many congratulations on this wonderful achievement. And when you told your supervisor, your employer about passing the exam, what was the reaction?
Oh, my employer, my manager, he's saying like we need to throw a party because you are our only PE.
Oh, you are the only PE? Wow.
Yeah, I'm the only
Nice.
PE right now in the engineering department.
That's great. That's really impressive. And I'm
But
confident that it is.
I told him I still need to work on getting those credits and my certification. So once I get that, we can celebrate.
Sounds good. Awesome. Many congratulations, and hard work pays off. Darshit, it was great having you in the program.
Thank you.
And I look forward to being part of your continuing education. I have been developing advanced power systems courses, as you probably know,
Okay.
and on topics such as equipment specification for transformers, switch gears, single line diagrams, protection related topics. Once you become a PE, you have to keep up with the continuing education, professional development hours. So, yeah, we'll be in touch.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Vasu. Bye-bye.
If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. On a weekly basis, I'm creating content for FE Electrical and PE Power exam preparation. I also discuss topics related to electrical engineering with a focus on power systems engineering. If you'd like to learn more about my FE Electrical and PE Power exam preparation programs, please visit my website, studyforfe.com.